Hi guys, it's Carolyn, and today what I have for you is my 5 product face tag. I was originally tagged on Instagram by Vanessa, who is also known as Clean Curator. She has her own blog under the same name as her Instagram name. I'll link her down below. I was tagged such a long time ago and I was gonna do an Instagram post, but since I started this YouTube channel, I decided to just make a video, and this is kind of a get ready with me type of video, and I just detail what products I use on an everyday basis. There are only 5 products, they're my go-to. So if you want to see how I do my normal everyday makeup, just keep watching. Okay, so I just prepped my skin beforehand. I used the Kensington Apothecary Facial Oil No. 2. That's the clarifying oil on my face as a moisturizer. And then on top of that, I used the Babo Botanicals sunscreen. And I mentioned both of those products in my September favorites video, so I'll have the link for that down below. First off, I'm going to start with concealer. I have this Christopher Drummond Beauty Duo Phase Hydrating Concealer right here. I believe I'm in the shade medium, or maybe it's light, I'm not too sure. The brand just got renamed as Hint Beauty, and they still have the concealer. I believe it's still the same formula, it's just a different name. And I like using this concealer under my eyes because I get really dark. And you just need like a little bit, honestly. And I like starting from the outer corners of my eye and then kind of going inwards, because I do have redness on the corners of my eyes. So I like to cover that up. And I just pat it to blend it for the most part, and then I go back in with the buffing brush by Real Techniques. It's just a really dense brush that's great for blending out concealer. And I have a couple spots on my face because I think it's that time of month. So I have one right here. I have kind of one right in the middle of my forehead, and I have one on my nose. So I'm gonna also use this concealer to cover those little spots up. And I think that's pretty much good. On to the second product I use. I have the Satin Matte Foundation by Alima Pure. It is a loose mineral foundation powder, and I am in the shade Warm 3. And I really like this product because it has a lid on it and it has a sifter as well, so that you can control how much product you'd like. And it's also great for traveling because then you don't have a whole bunch of powder in the cap, or like when you open it, so it's not like this big explosion of powder. And I just take the Real Techniques powder brush. It's a big fluffy powder brush, and I have some of the foundation in the cap. I just tap off the excess, and I kind of stipple the product around my face first, and then I go in circular motions to blend it out. And I've been using this foundation all summer long, and even now, even though it's technically fall, in California, it's still hot, and this foundation just really holds up well. I find that I can't really use tinted moisturizers or liquid foundations in the summer because they just feel so heavy, and I get really oily and greasy, and it's not pretty. So I opt for a loose mineral foundation. Now on to my third product. I have this very sad, very short Zuzu Luxe Brow Cream Pencil. It's just an eyebrow pencil. Mine's really, it's on its last leg pretty much. I like that it has a spoolie at the end to comb out the product and to also shape your hairs so that they're going all the same direction. And this is in the shade Jet. It's the darkest one you can get, I believe. And my eyebrow hairs are black, so if I use like a brown eyebrow pencil, it just doesn't match because a lot of times they're either too light or they're too red. This shade Jet is kind of a soft black. It's not a really stark, dark black, so it still looks natural on me. And it also wears really well. I don't find it wearing off throughout the whole day. It really just stays put, and I like that. And I don't know about you guys, but I have some weird eyebrows. Like, my left eyebrow here is a lot more sparse than my right eyebrow, but it's also the way the hairs naturally go. Like, these ones are more up, they kind of go up, while as on my right side they kind of go towards the right. I don't know, I think it's the way I sleep. I think that's really alternated the shape of my eyebrow. And this is easily one of the longest parts of my beauty routine because I try to get my eyebrows to look A+. I think that's pretty solid. Now, for the fourth product, I have this 100% pure fruit pigmented ultra lengthening 100% natural mascara. It's a long title. This is just the mascara I'm using now. It's not my favorite because it does transfer onto my lower lash line, which is my #1 pet peeve, but I am trying to use up all the makeup I currently have, or at least go through most of it before I make any purchases. So I really want to go back using the Zuzu Luxe mascara. I had that one in Onyx, and that one was my absolute favorite. That and the Lily Lolo mascara, are just top-notch mascaras. They don't smudge at all, and they're just really great. They add volume and length. This does add volume and length, which I like, but it just smudges, and that irks the heck out of me. So, and I don't use a eyelash curler because I forgot who made a post or a video, but the person said that they don't use an eyelash curler because they wanted to give their eyelashes a break. And I tried it out for myself, and I found that a mascara can actually hold a curl without your eyelashes actually being curled. Just to give you a heads up, my eyelashes are kind of curved, like they kind of flip out already, so they're not super straight lashes or anything. So that technique works for me, so I can get away with not using an eyelash curler, but I know a lot of people absolutely need one for curl. Lastly, I have this Han Skincare Cosmetics 100% natural cheek and lip tint. It's just a little cream blusher lip tint type of deal. It smells really good. Kind of smells like vanilla-y. And if you also watched my September favorites video, you saw that I used 2 of the company's eyeshadows, or I mentioned them. I also like this little cheek and lip tint because it's super pigmented, and I'm just swiping some of the product on with this Real Technique stippling brush, and I'm just gonna stipple it in. It's super pigmented, so you only need just a little bit. I believe I have tried this as a lip tint before, but it was kind of drying, so I only prefer using it on my cheeks. And this Coral Hibiscus color is a really pinky, corally type of shade. It just looks really natural when you blend it out with the stippling brush. And that is it. So all I pretty much use for my 5 product face is concealer, foundation, eyebrow pencil, mascara, and blush. That's honestly my go-to everyday type of makeup look, especially for work. Sometimes I'll put on eyeshadow or bronzer and stuff, but I like to keep things at a minimum because I carry my makeup with me because a lot of times I'm running late, so I do my makeup at work actually. So I try to carry as little as I can so that my bag isn't super heavy. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more from me and if you'd like to get notified when I upload new videos. I just want to thank you for tuning in and watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!